ready to go to Pilates. Because it's so early, I was only able to eat an orange, but I think that will hold me over until the class is over. It's 6:25, my class starts at 6:30. So I'm gonna head out now and get back to y'all later. It was a very good class, no lightheadedness. I definitely will be eating at least an orange before I go to class from now on, especially when I have early morning classes like this one. I'm about to go get some gas because today we're going to Colorado Springs. I'm off, it's Friday. There are so many things to do. The world is actually my oyster, so. Tell the vlog how old you're turning tomorrow. 21, period. Where did you park?
You put like your address and everything in it?
No, I just put my name and my number in case they find it.
Girl, your address right here.
My address? That's the restaurant address. They can return it to the restaurant. Y'all, we're just looking into the 2025 planner. Yes. I got Denise one, so she can.
Planners with the link right here, you know.
I'm gonna head over to get my lashes done now because I have to go to TopGolf with my friends at noon. Let's get into it. I don't know if y'all noticed, but my lashes are all gone from Jamaica. I was swimming every other day, so I'm back to my natural lashes. Hey y'all, I'm waiting outside my lash tech. It's 10:40 right now. My appointment's at 11. I just finished with Denise. By the way, Denise is my sister. She's my late brother's girlfriend, and we've continued our friendship and relationship together since my brother's passing. In a sense, I'm kind of her mentor, so I like to give her tips on how to stay organized, the best self-care practices, things like that. Really, I'm kind of like her big sister. She really is a sweet girl, and I just want the best for her. You know, losing my brother, it was not just hard for my family, it was also hard for her. So actually keeping close contact, checking up on each other is how we make sure that we're doing fine along this journey of grief. And yeah, that's what that was about today. Her birthday is tomorrow. She's turning 21. And I just wanted to show up for her. But y'all, I was realizing the sizing difference between my planners from 2024 and the one for this year. This is my 2025 planner. This is my 2024 planner. As I mentioned, I've been using these planners since my sophomore year of university, thanks to the UNCF scholarship program that I had. That program actually paid for all 4 years of my university. It was a $20,000 grant, and all I had to do was keep a 3.0 GPA. I really appreciated that program because that's one of the scholarship programs that allowed me to graduate with little to no debt. But truthfully, I'm almost done paying that off, so we give God thanks. But I'm really excited for my planner, really excited and looking forward to this year. Another thing that connected to me checking up and staying intentional with my friendship with Denise is the fact that I am stepping back outside of my shell this year. And because I'm stepping out of my shell this year, I want to get back into the things that I used to enjoy, because for the past 3 years, I was in a mode of releasing, grieving, all of those things. It was a really dark, sad time for me. Coming into 2025, I just feel so light. I feel really light and ready to be bold again and step into who I know I am. And that also means showing up as the person I know I am. One of those things is gift giving, hosting more. I used to host a lot. I used to have events. I used to be the friend who would have gifts for everybody, gifts that were actually intentional. And for a while, I stopped doing that because I am a giver, and I would realize a lot of people around me were takers. So that's what I mean by I feel light. I was able to build boundaries in the past 3 years, be more mindful and attentive to who is around me, and decide who I was going to bring forward into my future with me and who not to bring, so that when I did get to this point of where I feel more comfortable in grief, I could start showing up as that giver again. So I'm really happy about it. I finished my lashes. I feel like a whole brand new woman. Bussin'. LaDanya bussin'. I'm late though. I need to go meet my friend. I thought I'd be done sooner, but it was taking a while because we were starting from the base. Because I had no lashes. Period, guys. She does this for a living. Why the heck is it this cold? One. I came in last because I'm just here to be cute. I'm home. That was an hour and something drive. There's a winter weather advisory, meaning it's most likely gonna snow this evening. So hold on, this is a little bright. So I made sure I had groceries and everything already since the week started, but I don't know, I don't really like snow like that. Other than that, I actually have a therapy session here in 10 minutes. I'm actually gonna do it in my car because I'm too tired to go in the house a few feet. I'm gonna be doing my therapy session on my phone. Hopefully it stays. These therapy sessions at this point are really just for self-development. When I initially started therapy, it was for grief, for grieving the loss of my brother. But now it's more of a transformational self-development, self-awareness type of thing. And it's really cool. I'm thinking about how I want to utilize therapy for this year specifically, given all of my goals and things that I want to step into. Hi! Oh, I can't hear you. Is it my volume?
It takes a while to...
Okay, I'm hearing you. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, so good to see you.
It's good to see you too. Happy New Year.
Yeah, you look very 2025.
Yeah, it's good.
How was the trip to Jamaica?
It was a good time. I got to see my family and deal with some business, which was really important. So just trying to continue on to that.
That's good. What's your social batteries capacity? Like, do you feel like you can be out for
Maybe
an hour at a time, 4 hours? Okay.
not every weekend.
And can you do 4 hours every weekend?
No, maybe every other weekend.
What about in one weekend? Can you do 3 days in a row? Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
I could do Friday and Sunday. I'm gonna use Saturday to rest and think about what happened, because also I'm very reflective. So it's an event and I talk to people and I get these ideas. I want to use the next day or that evening to just think about what I learned, what I grasped from it. Like hopping into another event the next hour, the next day right after is like, no, there's an overload. It's like, that's how it feels in my brain. I don't know.
That's really important. I think being reflective is important because there's no point going out there and then not doing anything. Like one thing people neglect to do, for example, and I'm some people, is when you go out, actually using that information. So, I look forward to connecting with you. I do think it's important for you to try to be the active agent instead of being passive, right? And waiting for people to remember you. Like, what can you do to reach out? So, yeah, a lot of people do fumble the ball right there on that part of, like, actually saving that connection.
And that's important to me. I don't want to just go out just to go out. It feels like a waste of my time. That's why I have a social calendar, and that's why I spread out everything like this.
Does your social calendar include things in Colorado?
No. I feel like I want to go over to another state. I'm about to go in this house because it's actually getting cold.
I don't know how you've done it for an hour, but thank you, and I look forward to see you after so long.
You too. Y'all, that was my therapy session. It was really good. I feel good. I'm so excited. We basically talked about my plans to expand, really step out of my shell, my ideas for my social calendar, all of the above. Y'all, it's a different me this year. You don't know this LaDanya. I'm telling you, you don't know this Empress. She's a new girl and she is on your block. You better watch out. Let's go inside because it's actually starting to snow. Good morning. 6:26 a.m. I'm getting ready to go to the gym and it's snowing outside. Not my favorite. The gym that I'm going is an inside gym at my little friend, as our parents likes to call it, at my little friend's apartment. So we're gonna go work out. We did make a pact, or like a New Year's resolution, on what we're gonna do. For me, it's gonna be at least 2 to 3 times and then at least 1 time in the gym on the weekend. So that's why today I'll be going to the gym, because tomorrow we have below negative temperatures and I just want to get the gym workout in before I settle down for the weekend. So, but this morning I'm trying out the Topicals Cognac. I got these delivered at the end of the year, but I was in Jamaica, so I didn't really get to review them with y'all. I think it's cute though. Hopefully I'm putting it on right. Let me see. Okay, we got them on. Let's chat. So for my goals in the gym, my main areas of focus are going to be legs, glutes, as well as arms for strength training. I really just want my gym workouts to be about endurance. So today's goal is to do the Stairmaster for at least 30 minutes on a good speed. we're gonna see how that goes. The Stairmaster is actually one of my favorite gym machines, especially because I did track in high school. Fun fact, I did track in high school. It made me annoyed because by nature, I'm just a dainty girl. Why am I rushing? Where am I going? Also, I'm very nearsighted, so I did need my glasses all the time. And whenever I was running, my glasses would just be doing this. For my races, on average, I would come second or third, never first. So that right there also made my competitive spirit very angry, which is why I only did track for 2 years and decided this is not for me. I'm just gonna get a scholarship being smart instead of fast. So there's that. Y'all, speaking of competitive spirit, that means it's 6:30. I should get there to the gym by 7:30. So that was just my alarm. Competitive spirit. So this year, something I really want to get into is grant competition. I don't want to say competitions, but I want to apply to more grants and funding for my startup fly. And some of them, I've already found a few. One of them being the Entrepreneur of Impact by, well, it's by Forbes, but there's a specific person who is championing it. Let me find out. I think he was on the, what's it called? Shark, you know the shark thingy where people go and pitch and stuff? Do you know that show? Shark Tank. Yeah, so he's one of the persons, and this is one of the messages. This is him. I'll put his name when I remember it. But Damon John, okay? So this is a pitch competition called the Entrepreneur of Impact. We have the chance to win $25,000 as well as being featured in Forbes. For this specific competition though, it's about how many votes you get. The person with the most votes is who wins. So in a sense, this one is kind of like a popularity contest, and to be fairly honest, I'm just getting to a stage where I'm more comfortable with making Bly, my startup, more visible, because at first I wanted to make sure I did all the registration, the trademarking, all of those things before I started to be loud about it. So it wasn't really visible all last year. I just talked about the fact that I had this idea. But anywho's, I am gonna enter this competition for practice. I'm gonna say for practice because again, my competitive spirit does not wanna, she's very prideful, okay? I'm a very competitive person. I like to win. When I do things, I have the mindset, hello, I'm gonna get the best or no. That's how I do life. So if I enter a competition and it feels like y'all are only choosing people who have the most votes, it's going to push me to do my best to be compelling so that other people want to know what I'm building so that they could actually vote for me. So that's where my headspace is as somebody with a smaller following entering a competition like this. So anywho's, after that long-winded thing I just told y'all, basically I'm nominated to be in this competition as an entrepreneur of impact, and I'm in the running to be featured in Forbes and win $25,000. The voting starts tomorrow, Monday, January 20th. I will leave the link in this description as well as the link to the landing page for my startup Bly, which is going to give you some more of an idea of exactly what we're building. If you'd also would like to hear the backstory and see the journey of Bly, you can watch the vlog where I went to Jamaica to deal with some of the paperwork, the legal framework for Bly down below. And I would really appreciate your vote as well as your families and your friends. Listen to me. I don't beg, but I'm willing to ask. All I need from you is for you to take some time to read about my journey, the story, exactly how I'm creating impact, and why I'm doing. Also for this competition, there is my profile and dashboard where my story is. Let me go to it, my profile. So this is my profile. I might change the picture, but it's my name and my proper government name. Do not go searching my stuff. Don't Google me. Do not be invasive. That's all I'm asking. And yeah, I'm a Jamaican fintech founder driven by innovation and social impact. Basically what I mean by social impact is how something helps the community, it helps other people, and provides a sense of safety, security, innovation, something of convenience, right? Which is what an app like Bly is. So I also said I balance ambition with self-care, building Bly to transform lives. That's my tagline on my profile. I worked on this, okay? So it also gives you the countdown. The voting begins January 20th, 11 a.m. PST. So here's one of the questions I answered that was a very honest answer. So I said, who or what is your inspiration in business? And I said, my inspiration in business is my mother. She is a certified chef and owner of a Jamaican restaurant. In 2014, she sold plates and pastries to fundraise for my trip to China for an exchange program. Though the trip was canceled by my school, the praise she received sparked something bigger. What began as fundraising evolved into her pursuing her passion full-time. Watching her turn challenges into opportunities taught me resilience and innovation, values I carry with me as I build Bly to empower others. So that story that I shared about my mom is actually really what motivates me to have my own, right? To be financially independent, to be a woman that is driven, that is always secure in her life, in herself. I never worry about my place because I understand my skills and my value. That's how I move in life. My mom took the leap. With 3 kids, she took a leap and decided to start a restaurant in 2015. And she worked very hard. The name of that restaurant is Reggae Pot Jamaican Grill. It's in Denver now. We are on the 10th year of business. We will be having a celebration for that, don't forget. But continuing with the story, she started that by herself. There were people that said they would come along with her, that betrayed her. I watched her cry a lot of nights. I watched her sacrifice her time. She did a lot. And when I realized how much she worked and how disciplined she was in her journey and what she was passionate about, it made me think, what can I be passionate about one day? And that's where I started to experiment with ideas and things. I literally have an idea book. From 2015 until now, I've been writing just ideas because that's how inspired I am by my mom and what she did. She really planted that seed. So that's where the inspiration came from, as well as me traveling to Uganda and realizing that fintech is a solution to a lot of the issues we face when we want to provide for our family as immigrants abroad. So if you're interested in that journey, interested in that story, be sure to check all the links below and give me some of your votes, okay? I would really appreciate it. These aren't my proper current glasses, but I have so many glasses I don't be carrying. I just wear whichever my hand finds. But y'all, I'm ready to put my coat on and call my lift and head over there. When I make my first million, the first thing I'm gonna get to make my life easier is a chauffeur. Oh yeah, because driving is so... Who came up with that? Why do we have so many cars? Why can't we just have drivers? I'm just a girl. And a lot of people have been asking me, this is random, a lot of people have been asking me if I cut my locks, but no, they're folded into a style. If I were to cut my locks, you would know it's cut, because I would have a pixie cut, honey. Heavily contemplating that. Thanks to TikTok, I was heavily contemplating getting a pixie cut for a good week. But we'll see. I'm gonna head out now though, so remember what I told y'all to do while I'm away. Keep the votes coming in. Read the stories, watch the videos. I'm gonna give y'all a minute to go vote, for real.